Hey everybody, how you doing? This is about to be a really fun video because I have brought this box out to the range for the very first time. It says HK on it, and that's not just the sticker. It actually has an HK in it. But recently, I stopped by my favorite pawn shop. Shout out to Tolliver's, Manchester, Tennessee. And I got this baby. And as I'm dropping the mags on the ground, it came with 2 spare mags. 2 spare mags. If you don't know what this is from looking at it, this is an HK VP70Z. Give you a up close look at it and all the markings. But long story short, made in Germany, first came out in 1970. That's why it's called the VP70Z. The Z signifies civilian model. The M model, you could get a 3-round burst when you put a big stock on it. But this is a double action, famously known for its incredibly heavy trigger. So I've heard it compared to a stapler. So let me show you the trigger here. Very hard to pull. I had my wife try to squeeze this trigger and she couldn't even squeeze it. But pretty cool, pretty iconic. Cool to have a piece of history in your hands back in 1970. This was way ahead of its time. Give you a quick look at the sights there. Whoever had this before me put some yellow fingernail polish on it. But one of the cool things about it is these magazines are metal and they hold 18 rounds. Pretty sweet. 18 round pistola back in 1970. But let's get right to it. We're out here at the range today. We got targets all the way out to 50 yards up there. Let's just load it up, have some fun. Let's see what we think about it. First trip to the range with the VP70Z. Should be pretty cool. All right. Got my ears in, put my eyes on. I'm going to take these first ones just kind of slow, get a feel for that trigger. First time having this thing to the range. You guys saw it there. I mean, this thing doesn't have a scratch on it. Aside from having that goofy fingernail polish on there, looks virtually brand new. I don't think it's been run very much at all. But what do I have in here? Here it is. 115 grain Remington bucket of Lots 9mm. First, I've got an orange silhouette at 20 yards. I'm just going to hold dead center of it and see where we're at with the sights. Fed that pretty decently there. Let's see what we're working with. That trigger's just crazy. I mean, we hit the target at 20 yards. So, there's our first 5 squeezes of that thing. It's not terrible. That's 20 yards on a real small silhouette. I've done a lot worse with some other things. So, first thoughts, first 5 squeezes, I don't hate it. Super long trigger squeeze and travel, but I'm hitting what I'm aiming at, and that's kind of the point, isn't it? Let's finish off this mag. I'm going to go to the circle to the left of that, quite a bit smaller, still 20 yards here. Missed it. Missed it again. There we go. So at 20 yards, it looks like I'm hitting 3 or 4 inches right of where I'm holding. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Let's go to the circle to the right of the silhouette. Finish off this mag. Holding left edge of the steel here. Yeah, so when I'm favoring left edge, I'm dead on. with me squeezing that trigger, I'm hitting a little bit right. But man, I like it. I'm kind of more accurate when I'm really deliberate about squeezing that, as opposed to trying to go real slow and then breaking it. But let's load up another mag, try some more. That thing's pretty cool. All right, I've loaded up some in all of the mags here. We're going to test out these mags. I didn't max them out, but I kind of put some in all 3 mags. Let's see how we can do here again. Let's do 20 yards again. Let me swap up the view here a little bit. Where'd my eyes go? Here we go. 20 yards. A lot of people that come out and fling the boo-lots with us can't hit these targets at all, but we'll do it here with a piece of history from the 70s. All this mag on the silhouette there. So, super controllable. I was trying to go fast there, as fast as I could and stay on target. Didn't miss a single one. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's, I keep hitting the safety to drop the mag. The safety's right there. Man, I just had a crazy flinch in my hand. Ouch. The mag release is actually on the bottom there. Wow, I just had like a really weird cramp in my hand. That hurt really bad. I'll tell you what, let's go up to 50 yards. 20 yards is too easy, man. Let me move this other camera up to the 50-yard target. We will definitely be able to hear it when we're hitting it. All right, 50 yards. I'll do my best here. Got it. That's where I should stop, but we're going to keep going. Just left. Got it. Got it. Got it again. So that's what? 4 out of 5 on a silhouette at 50 yards. Everybody in the comments wanted to trash this thing when I first picked it up. But you know what? I like it. I can hit what I'm aiming at. Let's bring it back to 20 yards and do these round gongs here. Let's just do this round gong to the right of the silhouette. Finish off this mag. Whew. So what I'm finding is that trigger squeeze is so heavy, there's a nerve or a tendon in something in my hand that's wanting to really bind up. Not used to exerting that much force with my trigger finger over and over again. And there's something funky in my hand right here that's wanting to come down and flinch on me. But let's finish off this mag right here on that same 20-yard round gong. This is like a, I don't know, 8 or 10 inch gong at 20 yards. Whew, there you have it. Everybody wants to talk about the finish on stuff in videos, but that's just the table up here being dusty. This thing really does look brand new. But to be quite honest, I am impressed with this thing. Like I said, I've had a lot of other 9mm out here at the range that I could not do that well with. But like I said, I feel like I'm more accurate when I kind of go halfway and then just kind of jump it. Really focus on my aim and jump it. When I try to go real slow and just creep it and break it, I was not doing quite as well. But you can see there, 20 yards, no problem. 50 yards, 4 out of 5 tries. Hey, first trip to the range with the VP70. A lot of people might discount it as a piece of junk. I think it's, I mean, I'm not a collector. I could honestly care less about collecting old historical stuff. I know some of you guys love your history and you love all that stuff. That just doesn't float my boat. What floats my boat is me hitting things that I'm aiming at. And I didn't do too shabby with this. Really impressed me on how this flings them. Sights aren't that great. Trigger's absolutely worst trigger I've ever felt. But the facts are I'm hitting what I'm aiming at, even at extended distances out to 50 yards. But hey, let me know what you think about these. Me personally, I think it's pretty cool. If you're a collector, it's probably even more cooler. But HK VP70Z, I like it. I can hit what I'm aiming at. But hey, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you guys have gone over and checked out whoteewho.com. We're doing a bunch of giveaways and stuff over there. We've already given away a bunch of free stuff. Go over to whoteewho.com. Check out all the stuff on there. Go check out the blog post, yada, yada, yada. Make sure you're signed up for the newsletter. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you on the next one. Hooty-hoo! There you have it.